Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to Shootin' the Breeze, our brand new podcast. I'm your co-host, Mr. Carter.
I'm Keisha.
And this is on this, podcast, we're just gonna be talking about whatever we want to talk about really, but mostly pop culture, music, movies, celebrities, stuff like that. Try to stay away from politics a little bit, but if it's trending, then it's trending. First things first, did you want to jump into anything specific, or you just want to?
So,
because I got a few things we could talk about, but
today is the eve of Black people receiving their superpowers.
Right.
And I am just so excited for tomorrow. It starts it's only on Eastern time, so if you're on any other time, you're not gonna get it. You gotta wait till midnight Eastern time.
Right.
And if you don't know,
where did that come from?
Oh, so it was a tweet. Everything started on Twitter. There was a tweet when a young lady said that it's in our DNA. Let me quote her word for word, because it's in our DNA. As Black people, genetically we are stronger and smarter than everyone else. We are more creative. On December 21st, our real DNA will be unlocked. And majority will be able to use things and do things we thought we were fiction. Learn who you are as a people. They want to make us average. And that was her tweet.
A couple things.
Look,
how much do we know about this young lady?
I don't know, but I'm ready for my powers on the 21st. Let me tell you. And I'm going to be a villain. I'm not being a superhero. I am a villain. So
what powers would you want?
To teleport and to do things with my hands. Like, fire.
Right. Is that how you think it's going to sound?
That's I may have a sound guy, but
right.
No.
That's neither here nor there.
Yeah, but that's how it's gonna be.
And you said super villain.
Yeah, I'm a super villain. I don't have a name just yet,
You gotta work on that. A name.
I'm gonna have a couple hours before midnight.
You gotta have a costume.
The costume is all black. Black hoodie, black sweats, black forces, because I'm not the one to mess with.
What you gonna be, nigga man?
I don't know.
Oh man, I don't even know. I haven't even put any thought into this. I would superpowers, maybe invisibility or super strength, bulletproof. I don't know. Some kind of combination between Superman and.
But Superman was a hero, so you're being a hero, and you're not.
No, I'm talking about is in terms of just the power.
Oh, just the powers. Okay.
In terms of just the power.
But are you choosing to be a hero or a villain?
I might be both.
No, you can't do both.
I mean, if in my spare time I can be,
You can't have a part-time job as a hero and then be full-time a villain.
Right, but see, this is how because what I've noticed in superhero movies and all this stuff, they get a bad rap. Superheroes get a bad rap.
That's why nobody want to be a superhero.
But see, the thing is, you go around saving the world, you don't get paid.
I'm not trying to do that. That's why I'm not trying to do that. All the villains got money. You know what I'm saying? They are where the money resides.
No, but see, you got superheroes that got money too. Look at Iron Man. Look at Batman. At that point I would have more powers than Batman. Listen, did you know that?
But Batman's like,
he don't have no superpowers.
He's the lowest of the lowest when it comes to superheroes.
He is white privilege. That's what Batman is. He's a rich white man who puts on a costume and goes around. And you know what? He don't even. He just goes around and captures people. He don't kill people.
Right.
That's why him and the Joker. Like that's why the Joker was so adamant about teasing him, because He know that he's not gonna kill him. He's like, what you gonna do? Put me in jail? Like, I'm gonna get back out again.
Oh, don't hit me with your flashlight.
Right, like what?
Nah, but
you gonna fight me? I don't care about getting beat up.
I'm here to be a super villain. I'm here for that.
You here for it? I don't know what kind of world it will be living with a bunch of people with superpowers, and I don't know. It'll be interesting though.
I'm here.
It'll be interesting. I mean, granted, it's unlikely, but
once I get my powers, you'll see me picking up some crab legs for free. You gonna see like
crab
a cart.
legs.
You gonna see a cart of crab legs at Walmart. We're like, dang, that's a cart miss, and then the cart just gonna disappear.
Right.
I'm gonna teleport back to the house with the crab legs, and then I'll be at the bank. I gotta make sure I'm full first. Make me a little crab ball, you know.
Because you can't be evil on the empty stomach.
That's
Gotcha.
hard. That's hard.
Gotcha.
I'm
Terrible.
here for it.
I don't know. I don't know. What would you guys put? Put that in the comments. What would you like your superpower to be? Because I don't know. I'm still up in the air about my ass.
But let's move on.
Earlier this week, is she just a rapper, or is she?
I think she's just a rapper. I'm not 100% sure.
Because I didn't know anything about her to this week, but earlier this week, a rapper named Cupcake put out a track. She put out a track called "How to Rob," the remix, and she took shots at everybody. But see, the thing is, at the beginning of the song, she said, "If you hear your name, it's all don't take it serious. It's all love." But she went at a lot of rappers like the Migos, Cardi B, the Baby, Lizzo. Meg. I mean, she put a lot of City Girls. Mm-hmm. She put a lot of Lil Baby. She had Lil Baby and Dub Baby. I don't know. There's a lot, man.
QC roster, huh?
Yeah, she did the whole. Anybody who's hot right now is basically who she did. Any rapper that you basically hear on the radio all the time right now is who she did. So, I mean, first of all, what did you think about the track? Have you heard it?
No.
Not in its entirety? Did you?
No.
None of it at all?
No.
Really?
No. And I've listened to some of her songs before, like way before now. But it's just.
Oh, so you've heard some of her music before?
Mm-hmm. I've heard some of her music before.
Okay.
But
so
this song I just haven't had the opportunity. It's Christmas season, all that goodness. So, I've been on the go. I haven't had the opportunity to that's not in the playlist of the playlists that's being played right now.
Is it available on Apple Music? I don't know. I don't know. I've only heard it on YouTube
and stuff. I don't know.
And different stations and whatnot. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. But I do know that Suki Hana, which is another rapper. / personality, because I don't know if she does any acting or anything like that, but I know she's a rapper. She didn't take too kindly to it, and she decided to fire back with a response called, what was her response called? Rob Who. It was called Rob Who, and she. Let me tell you this, as a fan of battle rap, because I'm like really into battle rap. I like to see quote unquote industry artists battle, like the Drake and Meek Mill, Biggie and Tupac. The list goes on, and I like to see when it's friendly competition, but also I'm trying to take your head off. Like, I'm not gonna say nothing personal about like women and kids, but at the same time I'm gonna destroy you though. You see what I'm saying? Like, as a fan of battle rap, I can appreciate what Cupcake did. Okay. I can appreciate what Suki Hana has done. And so they're now on the third response. No, so she put out How to Rob. The response was Rob Who. Cupcake put out another response called The Gag Is.
Okay.
Which is a response to Sukihana. You see what I'm saying? So I can respect the fact that they're literally like, and they coming back to back with this. Like all of these songs have come out in the past week or so.
Look.
So they I mean I can respect that. Like,
whew, y'all much fun. So y'all, you know.
I mean, to me, it's getting a little too personal for my liking.
I mean, but I think that was the reason why it started, and I don't remember if it was Cupcake mom. I think had passed, and then Suki had said something about it. Or if it was the other, it was one of them. I think
what I've heard in these songs is that Cupcake fired some little light jabs at everybody.
Yeah.
And Suki came back, but when she put out Rob Who, she said something about Cupcake's mom in that song.
But I think she had said something prior to Cupcake bringing out Rob Who. I mean, How to Rob remix, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I didn't know about that part.
So it's like a little backstory before, and
then
I guess she decided to just bring this song out, talk about everybody, and then that started.
And see, from what I can tell, the two of them have some personal issues.
Yeah.
That they've, or should I say, some professional and personal issues with each other. Somehow the way the story goes that, they were supposed to do a track together, and for whatever reason it never manifested. But I don't know. I hope that they can, keep it just on wax.
Yeah.
Or just even if y'all gonna keep dissing each other, just keep it on wax. I hope nobody take it personal. And like I said, a lot of times in these situations, that it's not necessarily the artists themselves that will get personal. It's more like the people around them that feel like they got to prove themselves and whatnot. So I don't know. Much respect to you ladies. I've heard the tracks. They're very lyrical. And keep up the work. I guess keep up the good work. I don't know what to say in that situation. Have you seen? Don't take it to the streets.
Don't take it to the streets.
Yeah, please, because we don't need no more violence, man. 2020 has been crazy enough. We've lost enough celebrities. We've lost enough people close to us, and we don't need no violence. Y'all just keep it on the track.
Yeah.
Did you see? Are you familiar with Sauce Walker?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the implant that he got in his face?
Look, now that's How to Rob. We need an instruction.
He put a $250,000 diamond.
$250,000 teardrop diamond
in his face. Implanted
in his face, like, bro. $250,000. You know what I can do with $250,000? I don't even need the whole $250,000.
First of all, it's a pandemic. You know how many people would kill him for that $250,000.
Look, let me buy you a drink. You sleep and then you wake up and a piece of your face is gone.
Now, mind you, Sauce Walker moves a certain type of way, so
yeah.
We're not gonna act like he just
that's never gonna happen.
We're not gonna act like he just up for the picking,
right?
But or should I say that he just a sheep?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I personally wouldn't draw that much attention to myself. But then again, it's not my money though, so I can't tell him how to spend his money.
I would probably get a $250,000 grill, but not like jewelry on my face. I don't know,
man. Implanted jewelry. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like,
yeah, because you can get jewelry implanted in your teeth as well.
I know that, but I mean like
directly on your face,
on your dermis.
Right. So, I'm trying to see how does it stay in?
I have no idea, but he said he had to have a surgical procedure, and from what I can tell, unless he just put some crazy glue on his face, it don't look like it's moving.
Whew.
My question is, what's gonna happen if and when he's ready to take it out of his face? Is there just a hole in his face now?
Unscrew it and take it out and just put some makeup on, look, concealer, a little powder.
I mean, but is there a hole in his face now, or
probably like a little itty bitty small hole, like an earring hole, something real small, not too big. I don't know, but I hope you're enjoying it and you're having fun with it. You know, slide some of the 250,000 my way. Yeah, that'll
This
work.
guy. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, he sounded crazy in that video. But if you know Sauce Walker, you know that's just like
How he is.
That's just how he is. He has a abundance of energy. It's like it's crazy. I don't know if it's just natural or because a lot of people were saying that he look like he talking like he on drugs, but I'm like that's just how he talk. Like
yeah,
he's loud.
That's
He's like he
fun.
having a good time all the time. He's like he having a good time even when he mad. I don't know. But yeah, so have you seen this video? The Proud Boy? Okay, let me see if I can. We're gonna play it. Wait till the
Proud Boy.
this. Yeah, he was invited anybody who wanted to test his gangster to come and find him, and even dropped his location basically.
Oh, okay.
And later that same night, he was stabbed. So let's see if you can.
So what's the issue?
If we can hear. Okay.
I mean, if they don't want any, then I guess they don't get none. But if they want some, they know where we'll be at. We'll be at the Harrington. All right, your boy. Come fucking get some.
Okay.
And then this is him stabbed up.
Oh.
Later on in the hospital bed, he got stabbed in the stomach, stabbed up under the arm. I mean, what do you expect,
if you
though,
want
bro?
Some, come get some. So they wanted some.
Apparently
so they
they
went
wanted
and got
some.
it.
Apparently they wanted some,
So
and that's the side by
what
side.
the issue is.
I mean, inviting people to.
You drop the location. That means run up. Like you think you bad enough, run up.
Basically.
I'm here. Come get it. Like
Basically.
so they went and got it.
And he got the helmet, the tactical vest. Other guys with him, they
probably went in with him. They probably started running.
But see, they holding up the white supremacy hand signs and all. It's like, bro, this is not the same. I don't know if y'all think it's 1955 or what's going on, but people will kill you out here. Like, you trying to be a Proud Boy. Don't nobody live like that no more. Like, and the sad part is that this behavior is taught.
Yeah.
This behavior is taught to them growing up. This is not just something that they just developed on their own. Most of the time, this is taught in their society growing up, and it's like it's crazy. Why do that to yourself? Now you got stitches up your stomach.
Right.
You got staples up the stomach because you want to be tough.
You drop that addy, I bet you won't do that no more. Don't drop it no more. Just let it be.
Right.
That's crazy.
I was reading an article earlier about the self-employed and gig workers in California that received unemployment throughout this year. Over 1 million of them will have to repay at least a portion of the unemployment that they.
I'm sorry, what?
Over 1 million of the people in California that were gig workers, self-employed, will have to repay the unemployment, at least a portion of the unemployment that they received.
For what? Okay,
so here's the thing.
No.
No. I'm gonna let you know. So here's the thing. They went to the website that they had, the California Department of Labor had set up. The website asked for them to, basically fill out the information, this, that, and the third. But when it got to the income portion of it, it asked for the 2019 gross income.
Okay.
They've now decided that it was supposed to be based off your net income, which is everything that you made minus your deductions.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be based off your net income. So all of these people who applied based off what the website said, which is your gross income, are now saying that they were being overpaid, and that they were going to have to pay back the extra part. The extra part that they weren't supposed to get.
It is.
Thoughts,
whole panoramic out here.
Thoughts,
y'all won't even. People were struggling, especially California, because just to live in California is expensive. Like a studio could be almost $2,000 a month for one little student. You talking about you want them to get a money back? Take that L and move on. What, it was $1 million?
No, over 1 million people.
Okay, take that L and move on. Yeah,
I mean, my thing is, how can you, and see, the thing is, this is from the Employment Development Department, which is basically the same thing as the Department of Labor, but this is for California. My thing is, how can you try to force me to repay money that you paid me that I've already spent, that was supposed to use for my bills and everything, or whatever it is that I need, and due to an error that you made, like not that I made. So they're gonna have to, and it makes it against the law for you to be able to keep that money based off California law. So they're gonna have to. A lot of those people are either gonna have to pay that money back, or pray that Congress and pray that the government gives a relief fund, or gives an exemption for those who for them it was an honest mistake. Like, all I did was fill out the information. That's all I did was fill out the information.
They're so wrong for that. That's like you going to a fast food restaurant, they give you extra, and then they call you. I got your number off this because your debit card you use. I got your number. I'm gonna need you to come back and pay for this extra biscuit we gave you. That was your error, not mine. I didn't ask for that. I filled out how you told me to fill it out. If you made an error, that's on you. Deal with it and move on.
Let's see, it says journalist reports almost $10 billion defrauded from EDD.
That's not defraud if you put in correct information as they asking you. If you ask me 1 + 1 = 2 and I give you the answer 2, and then you come back around, we didn't mean to say 1 + 1, we meant to say 2 + 1. I don't care. At that moment, that test has been completed. I answered the question correctly. I got that correct. Move on with your life. Thank you.
Right. And this is what one of the ladies that they interviewed, the ABC News out there interviewed, and said that she said, we're doing our best, and now it's like right before the holidays, you got this looming over our heads. Like, it's crazy. You want me to, now I can't even enjoy the holidays because I'm thinking about how much money, and this could be thousands of dollars that some of these people have to pay back.
I have to find me a way to get a new Social Security number.
See, and the thing is, this one person that they interviewed, look at the business that she has. She has a face painting business. There's no way that she can do that during a pandemic. She's not even, especially in California, because California is basically at stage 1.
Right. They don't went back to stage 1. So I mean, they tried to go back to 1. Go back to 1.
They're not. All their businesses are shut down. Even restaurants are only doing takeout. I mean, she has a face painting business. She can't even get within arm's length of somebody. So how is it that she's supposed to survive? You know what I mean? And it's crazy that in America, the government is not doing what is sufficient to help people who are self-employed, or who are, gig workers or contractors or whatever, whatever your title is.
But yet still you'll bail out $1 billion companies like the airline companies, and then they still end up laying off people. But you just gave them a bailout, but they still laid off people. Right. And now they still saying we need more money. But you coming out the everyday American who pay their taxes, who's trying to make it, who didn't know that we were going to be in the midst of a pandemic, you telling them they got to get the money back? When that money probably wasn't even enough for them to survive on. They had to figure out how to budget it right, just to make sure, okay, I got a roof over my head. Let's not pay. Let me see if I can get an extension on the gas bill. Let me see if I can get an extension on the power bill. So maybe I can go out and make some money to pay that next month or something like that. Come on now, this government, man.
It's crazy. It's crazy because, like you said, a lot of the people didn't even receive enough to. Most people just received the $1,200 check, unless you were laid off by your job.
And even then, it was going through tooth and nail just to try to get something from them.
Right.
So,
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't get it. What about? Have you seen this video? I think it was yesterday. You remember Whack 100? Mm-hmm. For those of you who don't know, I don't know if he's still the game manager or if he's his former manager. Or anyways, he was at one point the game's manager. Mm-hmm. He is currently Blueface's manager. But he's also a well-known blood from California. Mm-hmm. But he was allegedly out shopping, doing some shopping or whatever it was that he was doing, running some errands. And he was allegedly approached by two skinheads. And he said that they tried to rush him, and he got into a fight with both of them at the same time. Let's see if we'll play a little clip of it.
Oh shit!
Can you see?
Oh, dropped him. Oh!
Get out!
Oh!
Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Hey, get his plate. Get his
all
plate.
that!
Get his fucking plate.
Get all that! You touch me, nigga! You tried to rush me, nigga! Yeah, get out!
Damn.
This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Okay. Alright, because the rest of this is just them talking, them arguing. But, I mean, it's crazy because these are the times that we live in now.
Look.
These are the times that we live in now.
And they're lucky they didn't get shot and killed because it's holiday season. A lot of people are protecting themselves a lot more. Right. And they are lucky they're still alive. They only just got knocked out.
Right. I mean, they lucky they didn't get shot because Whack is on that type of time.
Right. So
he on that type of time.
You never know how what somebody's mindset is when you trying to run up on them, anything like that. You don't know what this man's mindset is. Or anybody in general mindset is when you trying to run up on somebody, you're trying to rob them, you trying to, snatch them for whatever they got. Like, you don't, come on, man.
I mean, at this point, Whack 100 is sort of a celebrity in the hip hop industry.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people know him. So, first of all, he's coming from the streets. Right. Second of all, as a celebrity, he don't know what you coming up to him for. Celebrity,
so his guard is already up.
Right. So, and a lot of rappers lately have been getting shot and or killed. That's crazy. Like, you don't approach nobody like that, man. I don't know what these guys were thinking or what, but I know at least that one who got his eye busted open, he won't be doing it again. He won't be doing it again.
That's crazy.
I mean, and it's crazy because I was out doing some shopping the other day, and these people of other races are getting so bold as it relates to dealing with people of color. I'm having a conversation with the young lady at the counter because I didn't have the knowledge on what I was buying, so she was trying to help me out best she could. We standing there, I'm asking questions, she's answering back and forth. Another woman, a Caucasian of course, comes up and just can you tell me how to get there? And I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, me and the young lady that was helping me both were taken back. It's like, excuse me,
right?
Like I'm just not standing here. Like, it's crazy that why you feel that bold that you can just come up and interrupt my conversation.
And it's a way to do. She would have walked up and said, "Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt y'all conversation. Do you mind letting me know where?"
Never said excuse me once.
Was located or something like that. You just don't walk up. Can you tell me first of all?
And I had to look. I had to look at her for a second because it was her and her husband. So I had to look at her for a second just to see if it was a prank or. You know what I mean? I know I'm not famous, so there's no reason for me to be being pranked. I don't know, but
crazy.
Oh man.
Look, and I say this, like employees, especially retail employees, they should have the option to slap and cuss out a customer at least twice a month without being fired or reprimanded for it. Because that would have me. Don't you see him? Who child, I need this job. Let me not even do that.
Right.
And just smacked it one time. So anyway, sir, you said you was looking for what again? I'm sorry we was interrupted. Like,
right.
Girl, don't do that. Don't be rude. It's the holiday season. Even if it's not the holiday season, don't be rude to people like that. Wait your turn. You could have found any other employee to ask them a question that's not working with somebody.
Right.
Instead of just
like she was just the only employee in the building.
Oh, I see she's talking to somebody. She helps people. Come on, honey. Come on, let's go. Hey, girl, sit down. Karen, sit down.
Have you seen this video?
Put some more in there. Fix it, but more in there. Give me the fullest. Ladies are no good.
This grandma.
I want him out of my
Wait a
house.
minute. This guy. I don't know if it was his grandma or his aunt, but I know the girl said grandma. So the young girl said grandma. But I don't know if this is what happens when you get tired of somebody just sleeping in your house all day while you working.
Get this door, Tiana.
Tiana, get the door.
Well, he wait to see me. Get this door. Wait.
First of all, she's having to walk a long way to get to him.
Right.
This house is dirty.
That bomb. Don't give a penny towards the house. That's the key. Sick of this nasty stinking butt.
Slapped him in the face with a whole handful of lotion, 2 hands full of lotion, and now she's hitting him with the belt. He don't know what's going on. And he grown. He don't know what's going on. My question for you is, how would you handle somebody who lives in your house? Or should I say, let's say you have a friend or just a family member or anything, and they ask you, let me come and stay with you for a couple days. And that couple days turns into a couple weeks. That couple weeks turns into a couple months. And now it's like they're not working, nothing. They just crashing on in your guest room or whatever.
No, I'm
your
good.
Couch.
That ain't happening. I have a 3-day rule. If you've been here 3 days, you have to pay a bill. We hit 5 days, you paying the rent.
God, after 5 days.
After 5 days, which means you got to go. I don't care where you gotta go. Like they say, you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get up out of here.
Right.
Nah, I'm good. I'm not. No. We ain't finna waste no good lotion to do all that. I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, because that was the good lotion. She used the
that was Jergen.
Johnson & Johnson. No, that was Johnson & Johnson baby lotion.
Look, your bag is at the door. I want you and your bag on the other side of the door. Thank you. Next time you come in town, please don't let me know.
Right.
I'm move on my day.
Yeah, that was crazy. Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry out here posting thirst traps.
Look.
he said this is what a midlife crisis look like.
He said he in a midlife crisis. He's what, 51, I think?
51. He recently called off his his engagement.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's why he's I don't know if he's getting in shape for a role or if he is just getting in shape for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But he out here posting thirst traps.
Look.
And your response was,
in that particular tweet, that thread, there were a lot of young women or of age women, trying to holler at them, know what I'm saying?
Now you got to clarify when you say young, because we don't want no
young, like younger, not like
younger than him. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, like 20 years younger max.
We don't want nobody talking about we insinuating.
Right.
Nothing.
So they were posting their picture, One girl called her mama in there. She's like, Mama, why you in these threats? She's like, baby, don't you worry about this. This is my life. You get your own life and you worry about that.
Right.
A lot of folks was in there, perpetrating, lying about, their age and everything like that.
Really, a lot of folks.
So look, right?
A lot of folks.
First of all, you in our business.
I'm not, but your business kind of went viral, so We're going.
So I saw this tweet. It was the middle of the night. You know, I couldn't sleep, so I'm on Twitter scrolling, and I saw the tweet. So I was like, hey, you know, it's about to be a new year. We trying to go where the money resides. So, you know, I just said I'm 62, you know, looking for the new chapter of my life as well, you know. Much blessing to you. That's it.
Right.
I didn't
think nothing of it.
I didn't think anything of it at all.
Right.
I didn't know this was gonna get retweeted,
Generate as much traffic as it did.
Get liked. I'm like, man, look. It was funny though. And then somebody went through the process to scroll through my Twitter,
which they normally do.
I'm talking about they went at least 2 years back. Scrolled through my Twitter and was like, she lying, y'all. She in her 30s.
And was this somebody that you know?
No, it was just a random person.
And see, you know what? The funny part is that's what happens to celebrities.
Right. Like
because they'll pull up some old tweet that you had
before they was even famous.
Before you even
like
famous.
Man. So I ain't had no choice but to you know.
And we are by no means celebrities, like at all.
You know, I just be
not
on
even
Twitter
close.
for fun,
not even, and I'm not even on Twitter.
I just be on that.
I mean, I have an account, but I haven't been on Twitter. I haven't been on Twitter consistently probably in about 6 or 7 years.
Yeah, it's where all your information.
All right, it might be
anything you need to find out. It happens on Twitter first, then Instagram get it maybe like a couple of days later, and then maybe a week, maybe a month later, Facebook get it. But yeah, so I was called out, so I had to, you know, do a little correction. Say, you know,
I wouldn't have corrected nothing.
I was lying. You know, I wasn't lying, but you know,
it wasn't that serious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we were just playing. It's Twitter. You don't take anything on Twitter seriously. So, yeah, that's my story. I'm still trying to go where the money resides. So.
And shout out to Tyler Perry, man, because he does a lot of good in the city. I don't know if you, for those of you who don't know, we're in Atlanta, so Tyler Perry has a studio here that used to be a Confederate Army base. Mm-hmm. So he took that and made it into the largest soundstage studio in the country. So shout out to him, and he goes around and he donates to various charities all the time. You might see him at Walmart buying everybody's Christmas gifts. Stuff, yeah. Recently, he donated $100,000 to what's that guy? The young guy's name that's on trial.
I just can't think of his name.
Let me see if I can find it real quick because I want to make sure that I get this in there.
Well, yeah, and he especially during the holiday season, he's always, you know, just paying for layaways, buying random stuff, your whole cart in Walmart. So yeah, he gives back to the community a lot.
Okay, so he donated $100,000 to the legal defense fund for Breonna Taylor's boyfriend. Okay, the one who was with her when she got killed. Mm-hmm. Kenneth Walker. So I mean, and he didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? So that's a big shout out to him. That's a man that I believe is unselfish.
Yeah, started from the bottom, now he here, and he makes sure he gives back whenever he can.
Right. So, in other news, somebody who is a highly controversial figure, Mr. Clifford Harris. T.I. What say you? Go ahead and talk about what he did recently, because I know this is a hot button topic for you.
So, T.I. on his podcast, Expeditiously.
Yeah, Expeditiously.
Okay. He was interviewing 21 Savage. In a part of that interview, they were talking about having daughters, like, you know, talking about the kids. Mm-hmm. And, you know, 21 is, you know, talking about, you know, he is overprotective of his daughter. You know, it's different between when you have sons and when you have a daughter, and you just want to protect her heart, you know, make sure she go on the right path, this and the third. Just a general, you know, conversation about two fathers talking about their daughters. Right. And then I saw the video and I'm like, I already know T.I. finna say something. It's just gonna be completely out of pocket. And then he started talking about, yeah, you know, because when I hang with my daughters, it's thought protection. It's thought prevention, I'm sorry. Because, you know, I don't want them on the stripper pole out here being hoes. Okay. Okay.
You just gonna leave it there?
And you can tell, like, how the vibe just changed in that room.
Right.
After he said that, and 21 was just sitting there just shaking her head.
Right.
Like, man, I'm ready to go, bro. Like, this dude on something else. But yeah, like a lot of people been talking about it. Just that one part of the interview, a lot of people been talking about.
Right.
There's some other things he said in that interview, but we're not gonna discuss that. So this comment of thought prevention, what do you think about it?
I mean, the thing is, I think that the viral clip of the interview was taken out of context. And he was alluding to something that Lil Duval said, you know, just kind of being funny, because I've heard him say stuff like that before. I've heard other comedians say stuff like that before. And it's just that with T.I., he doesn't have the best reputation as it relates to stuff family oriented lately. You know what I mean? He has all the things that him and his wife go through, the things that he said about his daughter, you know, going to her doctor's visits with her and all that type of stuff. So it can be taken out of context, and I don't think that, because you could tell he was just talking to 21 Savage like the camera wasn't on.
Right.
But I mean, I think that it wasn't conveyed the way that he meant it.
But
if that makes sense. It's not, because it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah.
So,
but if you see the camera is on,
right,
you know, and you're an interviewer interviewing somebody,
right,
like, just certain things just don't say, because you know it's gonna explode and it's gonna be trending and all that.
But
you just don't say it.
You know, you've been in Atlanta your whole life. When you known T.I. to bite his tongue about anything.
But still though.
When you known him now.
But still though.
And then I'm not excusing it. I'm just saying I get what he means. It's just that when it's a situation like that, you can't say those type of things. You know what I mean? Being a person of his celebrity.
Right.
Being a person of his celebrity, it'll cost you some money. You can lose deals.
Right.
You know, with certain people that you have deals with. He got a movie coming out. What if they were to say that, okay, you saying stuff like that, we're gonna have to pull.
And that's my
pull
thing. Like, if you're doing interviews like that, I can understand him and 21 sitting there with no cameras on, saying he be like, I be doing thought protection, and they sitting there laughing about it, whatever. But you're in front of a camera, and you got to think about all this business that, or all these companies that's sponsoring what you're doing, and you sit there and say something like that. And what if somebody on their team say, you know what, this is not the guy that we want represent us. Right. Just like how Cam Newton had did something. I forgot what Cam did, and he lost the yogurt sponsorship because of that one little thing that he did. So it's like, you got to think about that. If you want to, especially during this panorama, if you...
that just like took all the out of what you were saying. But go ahead.
Especially during this pandemic, if you're trying to... It's harder now for artists to make money, because they can't do those shows like they used to. Right. They can't, show up to do a club appearance and make $20,000-$30,000 just for being there. They don't have to perform just being in that club, because they know that their club gonna get that money. When it comes to things like that, you gotta really just sit there and think about, okay, so this is something I'm not gonna say on camera. Because I don't want to lose these opportunities that I have. And I get it. He has money, this and the third. It's his platform. He can do whatever he want to do. But at the same time, they're thinking about other companies thinking, okay, so maybe let's review some of his stuff. Okay, maybe let's not do that for him. Let's not choose him as our sponsor, because that's going to look bad on us. Right. So it's just certain things. I get it. They wasn't on camera and everything. By all means, talk your talk. But you on camera.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I've
he gonna do what he wanna do. So.
You know, I've heard the men spending time with their daughters is you know, allegedly keeping them from promiscuity and all kind of stuff like that. But you know, I don't know if there's a direct correlation with that or what. But like I said, it's just certain things you can't say on when you're a person of his celebrity.
Right.
But you know, who are we to tell T.I. what to say? He's gonna do what he wants to do.
So just like that, we're gonna move on to our last topic. If you don't know, you may be living on a rock or something. I don't know, but it's holiday season.
Today is Sunday.
Right? Yeah.
Whenever you're watching this, Friday.
This Friday,
will be
as in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 5 days if you're watching this. 4 days if you're watching it on Monday. Christmas is here. So if you haven't got it, don't worry about getting it. It ain't coming in the mail. Go to Walmart, get you a backup gift.
Have you finished your shopping?
I'm waiting on stuff to come in the mail. I gotta go buy more stuff.
Right.
Like, I don't. And shout out to those posters workers and UPS, FedEx, because I know y'all job right now is like a million times harder. You guys are. Whew.
They working doubles and triples this time.
Right, like 16 plus a day.
Yeah.
200-300 packages
in the rain,
a day.
sleet, snow, whatever the climate is where they are.
Look, I saw Amazon driver in his own personal vehicles,
right,
with just packages all over the dash, trying to get them packages out to people. So, huge shout out to them. Thank you guys, because without y'all, you know, a lot of people, especially when we trying to shop small businesses and black-owned businesses, a lot of people won't be able to get their products that they purchase. So. Shout out to you guys, huge shout out. But yeah, like
my favorite Christmas memory, go.
My easy bake oven.
Either way.
My easy bake oven. Everything was easy and baking. I was up 6 in the morning making some cookies. I mean, a little cake. And it wasn't ready until like 6 p.m. But you know, it was in that thing.
And it took you that long to make how many?
Probably like 1.
True. It sounds about right.
It still wasn't done all the way, but you know. I
mean, you're
using a light bulb, so what do you expect?
Right. My little sister wanted one of them things for the longest, and she finally got one. And I think she cooked with that thing for a day, maybe 2 days, and
that was it.
Let me see. What's my favorite Christmas gift? My favorite Christmas gift is probably, as a child, my favorite Christmas gift was probably, my favorite Christmas was probably this day that we got, my uncle and I got a Sega Genesis and a Super Nintendo in the same day. So, that was probably my favorite Christmas as a child. What about favorite Christmas song? Go.
I go next.
No, favorite Christmas song.
Oh, Christmas song. I thought you said favorite Christmas as an adult.
No, Christmas song.
Christmas song. What you gonna get her for Christmas? You gotta get that. Oh, baby.
Should have known it would be something ratchet.
Now look here, Santa Claus is the deal. I'm gonna stop rapping because we ain't trying to get deleted.
Let me see. My favorite Christmas song, probably. I really like "Every Year, Every Christmas" by Luther Vandross. Okay, that's one of my favorites.
Okay,
that's one of my favorites. Let's see, what else can you do favorite for Christmas? Christmas movie? Favorite Christmas movie?
Someone's gonna hate me when I say this.
Oh God!
And they're probably gonna look at me when I say this with disgust. As they're looking at me now. But my favorite Christmas movie, that I can sit and watch over and over and over and over again. It don't even have to be Christmas. I can sit and watch it. It's Friday After Next.
Oh.
I love that movie.
Did you hear that?
Let me check my Palm Pilot. I just do.
Friday After Next. You know what? That was
a good Christmas movie. Come on now.
Movie.
Bruh's Barbecue. So good. Make you want to slap your mama. Come here, mama. Pow. Ah, really? You know you shouldn't have slapped her.
I'm mad you know the whole thing.
I know that movie back and front. I can tell you every piece, every part. That's my movie. That is my movie.
I mean, it was classic. You had
that is a classic.
Ice Cube,
Day-Day.
Mike Epps.
Day-Day.
Mike, well, yeah.
And you see him in the screen. Hey, Day-Day.
Right. Mike Epps, Cat Williams.
Pat. Mm-hmm.
You got
Pinky.
John Witherspoon.
Yeah.
RP. Man, listen, 2020 is trash, bro. 2020 is trash. But anyway, we're not gonna do a rest in peace,
yeah.
Pops. You had Don DC Curry.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who else. You had Ricky Smiley.
Yeah, Ricky Smiley is a crackhead sounder.
Yeah. I mean, the list goes on. Oh, Tiny Lister.
Yeah.
So
we lost him this year too.
Just a couple weeks ago.
Sheesh.
2020 is trash, man. But yeah, so my favorite, and you had a lot of quotables come out of that movie too.
Mm-hmm. You most definitely did.
Top flight security of the world, Craig.
Oh, wow,
Not just the city, but the world.
world.
Y'all hoes start selling that pussy on that goddamn coat. I know what you're doing. Let's see. Mine probably was, and a lot of people don't think of this as a Christmas movie, but Home Alone.
Yeah, that was a good one.
A lot of people don't think of it as a Christmas movie.
It happened during Christmas time. They was going on Christmas vacation,
right?
And they left them. So
first of all, how you leave a whole child? How you leave a whole child? And second of all, it's like there was multiple spinoffs of that movie, so it was like they did it more than once. They did it more than once, but I'm looking forward to all this stuff on Christmas Day, man. I'm sure we'll get some great basketball games. We'll get a chance to see movies, catch up with family, friends, open gifts, eat, drink eggnog, and be merry. Don't make that face for eggnog.
I'm not drinking eggnog.
Eggnog is delicious.
Eggnog is disgusting. It's like drinking cinnamon, liquid cinnamon.
With Hennessy.
That's just, I drink just give me an eggnog with Hennessy. No,
it's delicious. It's fantastic.
Just the Hennessy, please. Thank you.
Fantastic. All right, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this first episode. You guys, if you like the video, just comment, subscribe, like,
notification
share,
bell, all that goodness.
Yeah, if you subscribe, make sure you turn the notification bell on so you can see everything that we upload. That'll do it for this episode of Shootin' the Breeze. I've been your co-host, Mr. Carter.
Keish.
And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.